Hello everyone, Carter here, and welcome back to China versus Thailand. Yes, I know, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been, I think, 5 months or something, maybe even longer than that, since I last played. Well, actually, probably is not long, but since I last did the China versus Thailand series, and what better way to come back is by reviewing, of course, Doc Hudson, aka the fabulous Hudson Hornet, or fabulous Hudson Hornet, aka Doc. So yeah, China vs. Thailand, episode 64, yeah? We're on RPM's number now. And yeah, I really like Doc, and I was so excited to get the Thailand version of this guy, and I was, like I said, I was ecstatic to get him. So yeah, not wasting any more time, let's get into it. It's obviously appearance, we know Doc, he's obviously the one of the main characters in the first movie. Obviously passed away between the events of the first and the second movie, and he's obviously based off of the fabulous Hudson Hornet. So yeah, played of course by the late Paul Newman, may he rest in peace. Anyway, enough of that depression. I really like the Thailand version of Doc here. I really do. He's one of the better Thailand releases in my opinion. So taking a close look. It's a little hard to tell on camera, but the Thailand version of Doc is a little bit darker. And I just want to also mention that I did get him in the Red Riders packaging, so that's why, it'll be a different, because I got him at a different time. So, yeah, then you can see in the background there, we have the Legends, of course, in the current day ones, I guess. You can kind of say that with the 5 minutes Lightning McQueen, who obviously is trying to replicate Doc in a way. So yeah, I did get Doc from the Racing Legends 4 packs. That's why I also have the Heyday, Louise Nash, and Junior Moon. Heyday, quote unquote Junior Moon. It's not really Heyday because it doesn't have the number on it, but anyway, they did correct him in 2020, so I'll give it that. Anyways, though, taking a look here at Doc. I really like the way how Thailand did the eyes. Like, usually Thailand eyes don't look that good, but this one looks really good, especially compared to this. It just kind of looks like a lifeless being. Now, mine, the chrome is kind of, I don't know, kind of like faded out on my China version, so it's nice to get a nice replacement for that. The headlights are just chrome. Alright, sorry about the camera qualities. The camera does not like blue cars, so, or blue stuff in general. But anyway, the decals don't look that bad. Twin H power, obviously the H, 74 horsepower. Got the hood ornaments, of course. The hood ornament looks a lot better on Thailand. Now, obviously, we obviously have the decals on the sides here. Now, the dirt here doesn't look as, it doesn't look as apparent here. What I'm trying to say here is that the dirt doesn't look as, it doesn't look as, rough and cartoony as the China version. It actually looks a little bit more like realistic dirt, which I do like. Changes for the good. Now that's supposed to say Hornet right there. You can kind of see it a little bit. Obviously, it's covered up a little bit in the dirt. It's a little grainy as well, but I mean, compared to oh my god, you can barely see Hornet there in the dirt. But makes sense. Now for the tires here, tires look slightly different. The Dirt Track Racer text is a little bit thicker than on the Chinese version. See there. The rims are different from what we're used to. Fabulous Hudson Hornet on the side. Gotta love that classic logo. Now, one thing I wasn't expecting is that the dirt is actually in a matte finish compared to China. That's actually pretty interesting how they were able to do that. That's something I never noticed at first. 51, of course. 51 in all 4 corners there. Hudson Hornet, pretty much the same thing. The Hornet decals looking a little fuzzy. That's what we come to expect nowadays. White trim on the taillights now, which is interesting. Like white detailing. No license plate, but you should have a license plate. Like on the Disney Store version. See there, Disney Store does have the license plate. Whoa! Okay, that was deadly there. You ran into my ornament there. Small Hornet logo, of course. Yeah, they don't look as good there. So I say the best thing about Doc decal-wise is in the paint on the Hudson Hornet there. There's the bottom, of course. S06A. So this Doc I got in the Red Riders packaging was made the 6th week of 2023 at the A factory. Contrast 2 for 4 with the older date stamps, where they had the EAA there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Doc. I really like this version of Doc. I was definitely excited to get it. I actually kind of prefer it over the China version, really. That's saying a lot with a lot of the variants I've done in this series. Like, I think Darren Levitt was better than China. Chick Hicks, definitely. Cosmo McQueen, not sure about him. The King, definitely. Punchy White Power, maybe? I know the Cars 3 version's better from the pictures I've seen, but anyway. Now I actually have the mini racer of him now, finally. So yeah, I've been able to get the mini racer version of the Fabulous Hudson Hornet, or the dirt track version, I mean. Now the dirt isn't as apparent on the mini. Like if I focus in here, it's not as apparent, the dirt, on the mini than it is on the 155 scale version, but still though, a very nice mini racer to have. Where's his date go? There he is. That's 11 actually. That's interesting. Zoom in on that. Where did it go? We even did that. Blurriness there. Excuse me. Anywho, I do want to show a couple of the versions of Doc. Pretty much all the other variations of him. So here's the Cars 1 Doc. That was released many times already. That hasn't got a Thailand release yet, but honestly, who cares? We already have this one. Obviously, these two, comparing these two, they obviously have different graphics and everything. They even have a couple differences, like the triangle on the Cars 1 version is apparent, whereas on Cars 3 it's not. Also, it's like completely straight going across on Cars 1, the little like silver plating there, whereas it's not on Cars 3, which I say is interesting. I just bumped into him there. The Cars 3 version, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's get him out of there. We also have classic Doc. This is Thailand's Doc. And here is the mini racer of that. Just for comparison. Blues are a little different. But overall, pretty much the same in terms of the character. I also have the Doc with Tire that was released in the Funny Flashback series in 2020, which is just a really lame version in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this one. So there is this Doc with that tire. I want to say there's so many other better releases they could have done from the Funny Flashback series. I agree with Disney Doc on the fact that there should have been a lot more experimental stuff. Like, there should have been a lot more stuff that could be considered funny because it's called Funny Flashbacks. I also have the color changes Doc Hudson that was released in, I think it was 2021, that changes from this really kind of weird, it's this weird dark It's like grayish blue, and then he turns into red. It's interesting because it also matches the rims. So, oh my god, look how grainy that decal is with the piston cup decal. It's hard to tell, but it is. It's also lacking the Hornet logos on the back, but still a nice variation. Obviously, it's plastic, so it's not really details. And also, the metallic mini racer, fabulous Hudson Hornet. Love that blue. And then we have the Disney Store versions. We have the ugly Doc Hudson here, the one that I don't really like that much. Just a plastic figure. And then of course the full-scale Disney Store figure. There we go. And these are both for the regular version. Also interesting to note, it also has the license plate in the back. The figure does too. But obviously there's no spot for a license plate on that. But anyway, I don't think I missed any other variations of Doc. So I think we're good. So thanks so much guys for watching today's episode of China vs. Thailand. I hope you enjoyed it. Holding the rest of the squad here. Of course, his fabulous McQueen here trying to replicate Doc. Or honor him really. For Doc Hudson. I love it. Stop focusing it, isn't it? I was focusing on Doc. And of course the legends. So of course we have Smokey, who obviously was his crew chief back then. We have the Heyday, Louise Nash, and Junior Moon. Although the Junior Moon here I have isn't considered Heyday, because you should have the number on the side. And then River Scott, Heyday, River Scott. The Heyday Louise Nash is actually good, so I'll give it that. And obviously, Heyday Smokey's the champ of the Heyday roster. Oh god. Okay. Don't do that, God, Schematis. Don't ever do that again. Anyway, he was released in a 2-pack 4, and I did do the Thailand variation of him. So I guess we're going full circle now with Doc. So yeah. Thanks so much guys for watching. I also did do the China vs. Thailand on both Fabulous McQueen and Danico Cruz, although they were silent, so yeah. Anyway, thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the long-awaited review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie by Illumination. So excited for that, because I worked my socks off in order for it to be a success. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Bye!